So today we might have some possible Roblox jailbreak update news. We have brand new cash codes in the game giving you a bunch of free money, season passes and stuff like that, and also a very good anti-cheat update. And yeah, overall it's looking pretty good so far. But before we go ahead and get into all of that here, I should probably mention we are going to be giving out a free torpedo at 40,000 subscribers. And just like usual, all you have to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you're notified of when the giveaway is happening. But anyways, first here we're going to go ahead and talk about all of the free cash codes and, season passes that Asimo has been giving out on Twitter over here. This post was made on March 21st, so I'm a few days late, but basically we were exactly 1 month away from Jailbreak turning 8 years old. And so pretty much what Asimo did is he gave out 2 free codes here at the ATMs, one giving out 12,000 cash available for only 8 hours, and one giving out 21 free season passes. Obviously, like I said, those codes are a few days old now and do not work. The first one was only for 8 hours, and the other one was for 21 season passes, which, yeah, didn't last long. Even if this video wasn't late, I still think that those codes wouldn't work anymore because the video would have taken too long to get released. But anyways, basically what's happening over here is someone asked Asimo, when are we getting some new codes? And Asimo just said they'll randomly drop over the next month, basically until Jailbreak's 8th birthday, so keep your eyes open for that. For those people that don't have Twitter, I will be posting all of these codes over on the channel community page, basically where I make all of the channel announcements and stuff, so make sure to stay tuned over there and just check on it every now and again to make sure you're not missing out on any codes. And actually, while we're talking about free stuff here in Jailbreak and all of those codes, Asimo was talking about giving away a code for a torpedo with a user ID of 1, so yeah. The chances of Asimo doing that though is like almost 0, so don't expect it to happen, but if he is crazy enough to give out a torpedo with the owner ID of 1, then yeah, congratulations to the winner, because that's probably going to be worth a lot. But now moving on to what most of you guys are probably here for, and that is some of the new information on the next Jailbreak update. Now I'm just going to say it, a lot of you guys will probably be very disappointed with this because it's Jailbreak's 8th anniversary, and that's, I don't know about you guys, but 8 years is quite a long time. Pretty much what was happening is over here on the Jailbreak Twitter community, people were predicting what would happen for the 8th anniversary. There was an OG car gets brought back, OG Jailbreak comes back, new limited car, and nothing. And well, as you guys could see, nothing won the vote at the end, and there was 225 votes right here, 225. Final results are this, so yeah. And well, unfortunately, most of those people were right, because to be transparent, there are currently no plans, but we'll release some valuable codes over the next month, and that's from Asimo. So yeah, to celebrate 8 years of Jailbreak being a game on Roblox, we are getting Season 26 in Jailbreak, probably our 30th season in total. And alongside that, we're also getting some new, valuable, super insane ATM codes that you could use, and also a few bug fixes. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like an amazing update. Hopefully you guys could hear my sarcasm through the screen there, because yeah, I don't know about you guys, but 8 years of Jailbreak just for another season and a few bug fixes is kind of disappointing. I know that badcc is kind of busy IRL right now, hence why he's not really spending too much time working on Jailbreak, but they still had crit sticks a while ago, and then they fired him for some reason, so yeah, I don't really know what they're trying to do here. Hopefully in the next update we get something involving the bank or the jewelry store here, maybe like a new bank vault or jewelry store floor. That would be really cool. I know I've been talking about adding new bank vaults and stuff into the game now for quite a long time, but I genuinely think they'd be a pretty cool part of an update like this. I don't even think it would take too long to add a new bank vault into the game either, because pretty much all Asimo has to do is build it, then ask badcc to script it and actually make it show up in the bank. So surely they could add like a new bank vault into the game, right? I mean, it would be pretty cool. Like I said, it's pretty much just a new mini robbery in the game that doesn't take too much effort to add. I mean, they add new vehicles into the game pretty much every update, and those vehicles probably take a long time to add because you got to get all of the textures for it, make sure all the spoilers and rims work, make sure it doesn't like fling off the map, make sure the stats are right as well. So yeah, hopefully we get something cool like that in the next update. Nothing too groundbreaking, obviously, because like I said, badcc is busy and stuff, but something small like a bank vault would be pretty nice. But yeah, anyways, another thing that's happening here in the next update is we're getting a few anti-cheat improvements, finally. First of all, apparently there was a leaked message from Asimo that said they were working on a Hawkeye 2.0 anti-cheat for Jailbreak, and if you guys aren't aware, basically Hawkeye is the name of the anti-cheat in this game. I'm not going to show the leaked message on the screen because first of all, it could be false, and second of all, I don't think it'd be really cool with Badimo to show their plans for the anti-cheat on a screen in front of like thousands of people, so yeah. One thing I will say though is so far it's working because they've banned a lot of people, so yeah, really good anti-cheat updates so far. Alongside that, in this update, they are also finally going to be fixing the issue in the Jailbreak casino where you get like rubber banded on the lasers here and you die. It's been really annoying. It's been in the game for like the past 3 years and Asimo is finally fixing it. You guys could see right down here, Asimo says it was fixed for the next update. Thanks for bringing it up. So yeah, thankfully it's finally fixed. You should not get rubber banded on those lasers in the casino anymore. I'm really hoping that with this anti-cheat update stuff, they finally fix a lot of the issues in the game, like when you jump out of a helicopter. You guys are probably aware it doesn't really work too well. You get like teleported around a lot. Well, yeah, you guys can see it's not that good. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff happening there to the anti-cheat because as you guys are probably aware, the hacker situation in Jailbreak is getting quite out of hand now. Most of the time I can't join a Jailbreak public server anymore without getting killed by some hacker auto-robbing, so yeah, it's about time they fix it. But anyways, moving on to the next thing here, it's not really related to Jailbreak, but I should still probably mention it. Back in 2020-2019, Jailbreak had a competitor named Mad City, and as you guys are probably aware, Mad City has kind of fallen off in the past few years, and it hasn't been much of a threat to Jailbreak. Back in 2019 and early 2020, basically there was this like giant war in between Mad City and Jailbreak where they were like competing for the best updates and the most amount of players. Like both of them were on the front page every single day. Mad City was the main reason for Jailbreak doing weekly updates back in 2019, and well, ever since Mad City has fallen off, Jailbreak hasn't really done too much, but well, Mad City has just announced that they are returning. I'm not going to read this whole post here, but basically in the Mad City Discord, they are talking about bringing back Mad City and stuff. So if this does happen, then, you know, Jailbreak might get some pretty good updates again to compete with them. Obviously though, all of this has a very slim chance of happening because Jailbreak updates are probably never going to return to what they once were, and Mad City pretty much dug their own grave. But, you know, if it does end up happening, that could be pretty cool, you know, Jailbreak versus Mad City 2025, 2026, we'll see. But yeah, other than that, that is pretty much everything new here in Jailbreak. We got the next update, some anti-cheat improvements. Finally, we also got some new codes. Mad City versus Jailbreak might be returning. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.